Hey girl, hey. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Now that you are here, why not get that done and out of the way? So today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I do my eyebrows. I've been letting my eyebrows grow out for 2 months now. So typically I groom my eyebrows myself. I've been doing them myself since I was about 15, 16 years old. One really bad experience at the salon, and I was just like, nope, never again. I think we've all been there where we've gotten our eyebrows waxed and we're like, oh, just clean them up a little bit, and they go completely overboard and leave you with like thin pencil eyebrows. Back then you had that experience, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So I have everything that I use here. So I have some tweezers. I like the ones that have like the kind of like slanted edge. And then I have some very small cosmetic scissors. And then I have my brow pencil. These are the 3 things you need. You don't need my specific brow pencil, but if you are interested, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills the Brow Wiz in the shade Soft Brow. So if you like clean looking, natural looking, and kind of fluffy, thick eyebrows, this is the tutorial for you. I'm going to teach you how I do them, how I groom them, pluck them, shape them, and pretty much maintain the desired shape that I like. If you want to learn, then keep on watching. Using the back of my eyebrow pencil, I'm just going to go and start brushing all of my eyebrow hairs into place. That way I have a better vision of which eyebrow hairs are completely out of place. So there's been a little time lapse. I did lose a little clip where I had already started plucking my eyebrows. But here I'm just showing you, I'm going in with some of the bold hairs that are just kind of messing up the shape and are really completely out of line. These are my little stragglers and they're going bye-bye. Just wanted to point out that I am mostly just cleaning up my eyebrow. I'm really not reshaping it. So I'm just taking away and plucking away those little stragglers, but I'm not trying to interfere with the shape that I naturally have. So once I have the bottom of my brows all cleaned up, I'm going to go in the center and get rid of that unibrow that's stay trying to haunt me and ruin my life. Then I am just brushing down, sorry for my phone, brushing down my eyebrows hair downward so that I can see which hairs up top are needing to be plucked away. So when I'm doing my eyebrows, I'm always constantly checking and switching between my small compact mirror and a big mirror just so that I can get a better look at what's going on and kind of checking up on the progress because I'm always scared to overpluck. So here I'm just brushing out the eyebrow and just checking to see what I like and what I don't like. And I usually get this little like high point on my eyebrow, almost like an arch. It can kind of make me look angry sometimes, so I like to kind of trim it down and pluck at it. So here I'm just kind of rounding out that little high point, and it's usually like just about 2 or 3 hairs, but now I'm just kind of overdoing it. And then with my handy dandy scissors, I'm just going to trim my eyebrows at a slight angle, and you always want to trim higher than what you think you need.
Trim my little nose hairs with that.
Do not do that. Yep, that's my man. So using the Brow Wiz pencil, I'm just going to go at the bottom of my eyebrows. I start by drawing a very tiny, tiny, small stroke line. I start at the tail end. I go very, very light. When I tell you that the eyebrow pencil is barely touching my skin, I really mean it. I'm holding it super light and brushing as I go. Using very small strokes will help you get a nice natural eyebrow. I don't like harsh eyebrows, but if that's your thing, totally go for it. This is just my preference, and then I go into the beginning of the eyebrow and do the same. Then using the Infallible Concealer and a little concealer brush that I have from BH Cosmetics, I'm just going to start cleaning up under my eyebrows. This is just an extra step, totally don't need to, but it really makes a difference. So I love it and I would suggest it. So I'm just using very, very tiny concealer because I want to blend this out into my eyebrows, and then I usually use my fingertips to further blend. Lastly, I went back with that Anastasia Brow Wiz just to brush through my eyebrows to make sure everything was nicely blended, and then I did end up sharpening up that tail end so it's nice and sharp and on fleek, and here you have my before and after. I'm gonna push you guys a little bit back so we can keep on talking. Like, less is more, especially if you are trying to achieve a thicker brow. Like, just them being clean, they already look more prominent than what they were originally when they weren't groomed, because now they're such a crisp thing, focal point, that it's just like more attention is being drawn to them, especially when you apply a little bit of highlight under. So with my eyebrows, my biggest tip is just less is more, and follow what your face shape, what is going to complement your face shape. Anyway, on to a small review. I wanted to kind of review and quickly go over some brow product that I was super excited about, and it is by Patrick Ta. It is called a shaping wax. So it looks like this. This is the packaging, what the brow wax looks like. I open it. Here's another look. I would give a packaging 10 out of 10. So it looks like this. This is the waxy part. It does have a little compact mirror inside, which is great because you can throw this in your purse and this can be like your little mirror on the go. So definitely love the packaging. Now the waxy substance is pretty much dry. It is a little tacky, but not really. So the way that this works is that you would take a spoolie and you would wet it with either water or some type of setting spray. So I just spray my spoolie, and then you would dig in here and then just go over your eyebrows. So I like to press in, and then I'll show you what I do. Right before my eyebrows are about to set, I take the back of my spoolie and I press on my hairs and pretty much stick them to my skin. And it gives you that laminated eyebrow that everyone seems to be going crazy over. This is the third time that I use this product. I do like the consistency. I do like the whole logic behind it, the concept. I do feel like it lasts a really long time on your eyebrows. It does what it says it's gonna do. It holds your brows in place and it just gives your brows a nice little shape. Especially if you have like thicker, coarser eyebrow hairs, or your eyebrow hairs are super long, like sometimes mine tend to be. This is great because it's gonna lock them into place and it's not gonna have like your eyebrows like dropping on you or like moving all over the place. So I love the logic behind it. Here's my pet peeve. It's my third time today using it, right? On the second time, I shared it on Instagram that my product seemed to be defected. See, it's raised right here. It is literally falling and popping out of its own little compartment. So shrunk on this edge and then just like pulled away from the pan. I think that's kind of what happened. This one is clear. I do believe he has a different color, might be like a brownish color. So if you want to check it out, I will link it down below. All right, before I go, I just really quickly want to show you guys one last tip that I do in case you guys decide to try it out for the very first time. If you're new to plucking your own eyebrows, here is a tip. Ready? So you're gonna take 2 mirrors. You're gonna take a small mirror, a very small compact mirror that you can get really, really close up into your eyes. And then you are going to take a regular size mirror. That might be your bathroom mirror, your vanity mirror, a handheld mirror, any other big size mirror where you can clearly see your face without it being magnified. So you are going to start plucking with this mirror. And then when you have or reach a hair that you're not too sure about, just stop. Stop plucking, look into the big mirror and ask yourself, is this hair really in the way of the desired shape I want? And if you answer yes, then you pluck away. You go back to this mirror, you pluck away. And that is just something that I always do even now. I've been plucking my eyebrows for so many years, but I still do this switch just because sometimes you can overpluck. Sometimes you get happy plucking. And if you have that big mirror will remind you. It will humble your plucking and just tell you like, hey sis, no, you're doing the most, you're looking extra, and we're getting really pencil thin eyebrows. So use that tip. With that being said, I hope that you guys try it out. A big thank you to Elvis because he helped me film this video to get super close up footage. That is a boyfriend of the year right there. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you are subscribed to my channel. If you're not, please do so. We reached and passed 500 subscribers, which is huge, and I am so happy. I can't thank you guys enough. I am so excited that this thing just keeps on growing and growing. So see you guys in my next video. I love you guys so much, and stay tuned because this summer is about to be popping. Videos are going to be coming out Wednesdays and Sundays starting now.